The bloody encounter with Air Lords. The encounter with the Air Lords Confraternity was one of the bloodiest and most defining moments during the tough wars. It was a clash that was brewing for weeks, an inevitable showdown between us and one of our most formidable rivals. The tension in the air was palpable as we prepared for what we knew would be a fierce battle. It began on a humid night, under a moonless sky. We had received intelligence about an Air Lords gathering in a secluded area, a perfect opportunity for us to strike a decisive blow. Our plan was to ambush them, to catch them off guard. As we moved towards their location, the silence was broken only by our muffled footsteps and the distant sound of the city. Every one of us was on edge, adrenaline coursing through our veins. The ambush was sudden and brutal. We descended upon them like a storm, the element of surprise on our side. The Air Lords members, caught off guard, scrambled to retaliate. Gunshots rang out, slicing through the night, accompanied by the clash of machetes and shout of combat. It was chaos incarnate, a deadly dance that left no room for hesitation or mercy. In the heat of the battle, I saw the ruthlessness of both sides. We were not just fighting for control, we were fighting for survival, for dominance. I watched as some Air Lords members fell under the relentless assault of my brothers. Each thud of a body hitting the ground was a grim reminder of the deadly stakes of our lifestyle. But the cost was not one-sided. 3 of our strongest members, whom I had come to know as brothers, fell that night. I remember seeing one of them, Akin, a man who had always seemed invincible, lying motionless, his life extinguished in an instant. The shock of his death, and the others, hit me with a force I wasn't prepared for. The reality of our mortality, the fragility of our existence in this world of violence, became starkly clear. As we retreated, leaving behind the carnage, the euphoria of victory was absent. Instead, there was a heavy silence, a somber reflection on the price we had paid. The faces of Akin and the others haunted me, their deaths a constant reminder of the path I had chosen. That bloody encounter with the Air Lords was more than just a physical clash, it was a shattering of any remaining illusions I had about the nobility of our cause. The loss of our members, the lives we had taken, weighed heavily on me. It was a turning point, a moment that began to erode my commitment to the cult. The cost of this lifestyle, the endless cycle of violence, and the loss of lives became questions too pressing to ignore. In the aftermath, as I grappled with the grief and guilt, the seeds of doubt planted earlier began to grow. The reality of what we were, what I had become, was impossible to ignore. That encounter marked the beginning of a deep internal conflict, a struggle between my loyalty to the Brotherhood and my growing desire to escape the bloodshed and find a different path.